Hello everyone, this is the first lecture of Theory of Computation class. Today we are going to talk about the most important concepts in Theory of Computation, which is basically the language. We will talk about what is a language, what are its components, which operations can be done on a language, and what is a regular language. For this video, we will only cover the basic definition of a regular language, and then we will look at it in the following videos. Okay, let's start lecture 1. Okay, let's start looking at some basic terminologies. These are necessary in order to understand the concept better. What is a language? A language is a set of strings. What is a string? A string is a sequence of any symbols. It is just a sequence of symbols. So let's see some examples. Let's say string 1 is hello, which consists of 5 symbols, right? Another example, string 2 is hey, which includes 3 different symbols. And finally, string 3 is hi, which consists of 2 symbols. And let's say language 1 includes string hey, string hi, and string 1, 2, 3, and also epsilon, which basically means an empty string. We have another example as well, which is language 2, and in that language, the strings are different, but they are also strings as well. So these are string 01, string 10, and string 1110. These are also strings which are included in this language. For any string in each set, we say the string is in the language. For example, 01 is in language 2. But 11, let's say, string 11, is it included in language 2? No, right? It is not included in language 2. Let's see the operations that can be done on a language. 4 different operations can be performed on any language. These are union, intersection, concatenation, and clean star. We will go through with examples. Let's see. Let's say language 1 include 2 strings, and language 2 include 3 different strings. And by the way, at the end of each operation, we will get another language. So this is important. Let's start with union operation. Language 3 is equal to the union of language 1 and language 2. It is basically the union of 2 sets, right? Which include each element from each language. AA from language 1, BB, which is included in both language 1 and language 2, CC from language 2, and finally DDD from language 2. Secondly, intersection operation. Language 4, which basically a new language from the intersection of language 1 and language 2, is BB. Includes the string BB. Why? Because the only element that is available in both language 1 and language 2 is the string BB. Another operation is concatenation. A language 5 is, let's say, the concatenation of language 1 and language 2. As we know, language 1 includes these strings and language 2 includes those strings. We basically add each string from language 2 to each string in language 1. So we will go through each string in language 1 and add each string in language 2 to them. So basically, for the first element of language 1, AA, we will add each element in language 2. So AABB, AACC, AADD. Then, for the second element, which is BB, we will add again each element from language 2, which in that case, BBBB, BBCC, and BBDDD. And order of the operation is important in concatenation. That means language 5 is not equal to language 6 because the order is different. And finally, the clean star operation. Unlike other operations, clean star operation is a unary operation, which means it is applied just on one language. Let's say language 7 is clean star of language 1. Clean star means that basically 0 or several occurrences. Okay, 0 or several occurrences. But it can also be 0 occurrence, which means basically empty string. So, clean star of language 1 can include empty string, which means 0 occurrence. It can include AA, BB, which is the element of language 1. Then it can also include AABB because it can include several occurrences of language 1. AAAA, BBAA, and it continues like that. This resulting language is an infinite set. So it is an infinite set, basically. And finally, regular language. What is a regular language? A language is a regular language if and only if a language is recognized by some finite machines. We will look at it in the following videos deeper. So see you in the next lecture.